doing a story time really fast and really quick. We're just gonna be doing a story time really fast and really quick because a whole lot of people, they keep coming balogo bangbuza. A whole lot of people, they keep coming, guys balogo bangbuza. Shangazi ukuthi ngibona ngathi sinale lona ibukeka kabi, but hey, it is what it is. Abantu baloku bangibuza ukuthi kwenzakalani, why ngigqoka so basically, guys, ngayenzakalela something. I lost typically everything, like zonke impahla that I've ever had, both the ones that I brought from home, both the ones that I had purchased mangilana, everything. So I had about 5 bags, and I was mainly relocating at that time. I was moving from one place going to another. So I just decided to send the amabeki first, and then Mina, I'll just follow with the few other bags. So I typically sent like 3 bags, and I think one I was just supposed to carry it, and then the other ones I was supposed to receive them. I packed everything, just luckily everything that's like of personal belongings, like my ID, my passport, and all other stuffs. I just decided to put that like in my personal purse. So kulapho-ke kude way isinde ngakhona. Otherwise singalahlekelwa impahla zonke, and benginempahla ezinhle, benginezinto eziningi ezishapu. So you know, I don't know if maybe I'm grieving. Lazy. I don't want to say that I'm grieving, but it's just, I've just learned ukuthi okay, ngilahle izinto ezingaka, and so manje ngisele ngezinto ezi-minimum. So if I can be able to survive ngale zinto lezi, why don't I, until ngi-ready, or until I feel like it's the right time ukuthi ngithole ngithenge ezinye izinto or whatever. Most of all, ngumuntu ohlala bhetlila always. Sometimes ngiyagaina i-weight, sometimes ngiyaluza. So I'm just trying to make sure ukuthi mangihamba ngiyashopha, like I'm gonna know ukuthi ngishophela like iphi size kanjani. So basically impahla zami, guys, zalahleka kabuhlungu. Yazi into yakhona isangiphethe kabi till today. That's why I still feel like there's a part of me ozikhalelayo le mpahla lezi, but there's a part of me that says, because in those luggages I had my camera, I had a GoPro camera. Now ilahlekile, everything went at the time, and the situation le iyenzeka just right after being lo mntwana lo engikhulelwayo emshadweni nami. It's not the first, it's actually the second. So mabe ngi-pregnant. When I was pregnant, my first pregnancy, I had a miscarriage, of which I'll make a video about that. So it was during that time, you know, when you're facing like that season in life where it's just like, just a whole lot of things are just not going right at the same time, and it just hits a toll on you in a way that you don't even know to question or what to do. So that's the kind of situation I found myself. So basically it was this is 2021. It was 2021. I was moving, I was traveling all the way. All over those years, I used to travel. The job that I was doing was mainly making me travel about. So I was coming out from Connecticut to go all the way to Maryland. So I decided that I'll send the bags first ahead of me, and then I'll come behind. And I found this delivery career online. And I looked into their website. Everything looks cool. They said they could even pick up or I could drop them off. They sent me numerous location of the company that I was supposed to drop off with, and they sent me stickers via mail that I should, paste the stickers for all the bags in order for them to be scanned, in order for them to get saved to the delivery address where they were going. So from Connecticut to Maryland is a typically 5 hour, because I was in New Milford. At the time. So from New Milford, Connecticut, to go all the way to Maryland, Pikesville. I was in Pikesville, specifically Mount Washington. So from there to there, it's typically like a 5 hour drive. So I was like, okay, fine. They're gonna take my bags, sort it out. That's cool. So I take the bags. I'm going to drop them off to the delivery carrier. And when I get there, I'm telling them, okay, I'm in so company. And I'm here to drop off bags. They have stickers, like it's just a regular drop off. Everything is fine. They take me, they sign me in, they take the bags, put them aside. I even took a picture of the bags. Like, I don't know, it's just something just said, take a photo. I took a photo of everything, inclusive the person that I dropped off in, and I left. So I'm like, okay, my bags are dropped off. I moved from New Milford. I come to New York. I spent like 2 days in New York. I was just mainly doing sightseeing, like just having a little bit of a good time. And then I travel back, go all the way to Maryland. From New York to Maryland is like a 4 hour drive. No, to Baltimore is like 3 hour drive. From Baltimore to Pikesville is like a 40 minutes. So I can say it's like 4 hours. So I'm on the road. If you've been working for a long time and now you're finally free to, leave, there's a way you just be excited. I'm excited, obviously, that I'm going, and I'm pretty sure I'm tracking the bags, like how far, how many days. So I was gonna get there first before the bags. So I'm like, okay, cool thing. At least when they get dropped off, I'll be here to receive the bags. No problem. I'm managing with what I'm managing that I had in the other carry-on bags, the other little ones that I had that I could carry along. So this still breaks my heart. I don't want to lie. This still breaks my heart. So I'm excited that, okay, the bags are gonna come. I leave. I arrive very well, and I'm excited just to be home. I get home, obviously, and chill. No problem. I'm not bothered. I'm not worried. I'm just trying to set up a new schedule to see, like, where am I going next. Clean up the place, because if you've left the place for a long time, you're not there. Obviously, just refreshing the space, feeling good, calling friends. Hey, I've arrived. Yeah, can we meet up somewhere for food? Sure. Go out with my friend, eating, telling her, okay, my bags and stuff like that. I'm waiting for this delivery carrier to drop them off. So she's like, okay, nobody's thinking anything like bad, like these bags are not gonna come. So, long story short, fast forward, days are going. Haman, days are going till the due dates. They were supposed to come 2 days after I arrived there. So typically they supposed to take 5 days to 7 days before they reach Baltimore, before they reach Maryland. So I'm like, okay, it's all fine. I'm gonna wait. Maybe it's just 5 days now. Maybe in 2 days' time they are going to arrive. Maybe they say 7 days and it was a Friday. So I'm like, maybe they don't count weekends, like giving them a benefit of a doubt. Like, they'll bring the bags. I know my bags are coming. I'm waiting on the bags. At the same time, living life on a regular basis, cooking, eating out, visiting my friend. My friend at the time, she was expecting a baby. Going to her house and stuff, always helping her to plan ahead. How is she going to, put together her baby shower, how is she gonna be doing that. Like, I'm so occupied, I'm so invested in this thing that we are doing. On the 8th day, ngiyabona ukuthi, man, these bags are not here. So this is serious. Let me give them a call. So I'm giving them a call. My bags didn't get delivered. I didn't get my bags, and they said I should send them an email with the information that what was inside the bag, how many bags, and list everything one by one. And the prices, if I have receipt of everything that I purchased that was inside the bag, I can send it over to them. So it's like, huh? I should send you, I'm talking about huge bags, and I shopped too always, obviously, when I was at work and stuff like that. So I'm like, how the hell where am I gonna get receipts? Some of these things I brought them in South Africa. Some of these things is things that when my mother passed away, are things that I just took for in her remembrance and stuff like that. There are just some certain things that I took from my mother, and if I don't feel good, like a sleeping gown, I'll just put it on and feel her smell and feel her presence and all that. So it's like, how am I going to, like, it's not like I don't care. I just need my things. Like, I need those things. I'm not, guys, if I talk about this thing, I get really emotional, because things that I lost in those bags are things that unfortunately I cannot be able to replace ever. So they're talking about the process on how they can help me out. They talked about an insurance, that they have an insurance. It's not a problem. I'm like, it's a problem. Like, I need my stuff. Like, if you guys there's anything that you could do to find these things, please help me. They don't know where the stuff is. The only thing that they can do for me is just for me to file a claim, so that they can see how, if they will reimburse these things. I should write a list of what was in there and what was not in there. It was so heartbreaking. Like, it was so heartbreaking. I was appreciative of that they had in mind to replace or to reimburse, but it's like, it's not everything that I was not wanting to sell those things. So some certain things, money cannot really, like, it's things that I felt like they were just so irreplaceable, in a way that they didn't understand. They were just focused on, let's just, move forward, write a list. And it was just so, on top of it all, I was just had this miscarriage. And at the time, my spouse too was going through something with his family, so he had to go to Chicago and go and be there for his mother and his brother. So it was just something that really I just didn't know. It took me a while to accept, even move on. I don't know if I've truly really accepted and stuff, because ever since then, it's like I've lost that interest even to buy things, because I feel like I just cannot be able to replace all the things that I loved so much and cared about. Now I have to find these new things that are going to replace the old ones that I had, that I liked so much, that I valued, that I came with all the way. Some of the things was some of my dad's shirts, vintage shirts. Like, it's things that they couldn't replace. But they kept on insisting, kept on sending me emails about, just send the list. The list took me, I think, probably 2 weeks, if not 3, to finish, because there were big bags, and there was a lot. There were my undies, there were a lot, there were my bras. There was a lot, there was everything. There were my weaves that I got as gift. There was a lot of things that I got as gift before I came here. My watches, like guys, everything is in Yonkindo. So obviously mangifona when I call back home gang something really very happened. They said that it's due to because I just lost a baby and I didn't perform no traditional things like ukgezwa and stuff like that. That is why. So automatically, like I'm walking with a dark cloud in my shoulders. So that alone, now it didn't make it matters easy. Like it didn't even make me feel better. Like instead, it just made me feel more. You can imagine. So I don't want to say that I don't believe, guys. I don't want to say I believe. But at the same time, if you're going to tell me about such a thing and I'm here in America, like where am I going to get all those things to do that? I tried. So I go to a place, there's places where they sell like live chicken, like authentic, like I don't want to call it authentic chicken, but I think that's probably the right way, like the real live chicken. There are places they sell those, but they don't allow, they would never give you inkukhu ukuthi uhambe uyosihlabela yona ekhaya. They just have to do everything for you over there. They have to slaughter that chicken there. Like they just have to give you, as they're giving you meats, they're not gonna give you something live to go and stuff. So ekhaya ngiyatry ukuthi ngiyaba-explainela ukuthi like the only way engakhona ukuthi ngenze lento le it's if I return. But then my auntie and stuff like that, she's not understanding. So I send the email all the way to the people that I, use their services to carry these bags. And then I send all the stuff. Like I kept on sending all the stuff. I think a whole lot of things I forgot. Like I didn't add. Because you can know your clothes, but I mean, you would miss some little things. There's just that one shirt that you don't really care about and it's easy to forget. So I was putting as much things as possible that I could remember, like my favorite things. I had a bunch of scrubs that I had in there. I had to put all that, like I had to buy all new scrubs. Oh guys, like it was such a loss. It was really such a loss. Of which I'm still trying to figure out ukuthi niyabelieve nina, do you guys think ukuthi it was because being like was I really walking with a dark cloud because of that, or was it just like a situation that just happened that could really honestly happen to anyone? Because it was just something that even namanje, if I think about it and as I talk about it, it just feels, yeah. So these people, I keep on sending them emails with the information. So they finally get all the pictures and they finally get all the information that they needed from me and stuff like that. And they now send me an email, Uti, they are processing and they're reviewing everything that I've sent. So basically they'll give me an answer within 7 days. So within 7 days, obviously I just have to keep on waiting, and at the very same time nami iyangitraumatize kancane lento yokuthi bathe like nginelifa elimnyama, because if somebody tells you something like that, like there's a point where you just, even the little things that will happen to you, like maybe you're just going, maybe driving, and then somebody like breaks in front of you like unexpectedly. Now everything, all your mind automatically feels like, yeah, it's because I'm walking with a dark cloud. Guys, so it's like, obviously I started feeling that way in any little thing. Or if I go to the store and maybe someone pushes me a little bit, like just something happens, I just feel like, oh my God, it's because they said this. Up until I take the decision to say, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and talk to my godmother, because She's one person that I can vent to. She's like a mother to me, and I just decided that if I take this matter to her, call her and try and sit down with her and make her understand, because my auntie, she's all about tradition, but she's not taking into consideration Uguti, where I'm at. Like it's possible, but it's really not possible for me to do that, because they say if you perform that, you're not supposed to eat that meat. You're supposed to call people to come and eat that meat. How many people do I know that will be willing to just come and just I cooked and then they come and eat this meat that they don't know? Like it was just something that it's not, unless if umuntu angahamba ayikhaya to do that. So she was, you got him? Okay. So it was just something like that I just didn't know, and I just think I have to summarize the story less because Lomdana Uyakala and I don't know why. So yeah, guys, I just okay, at the end of the day, Labantibe delivery after 7 days, they eventually told me Uti insurance abo has accepted and they're going to replace and they're going to refund. Be the same, like it can never be the same. I lost things that I loved so much. So sad. But anyways, yeah, you know what?